Hey guys, welcome to the video. In this video I have something pretty cool that I've been using for a very long time, and these are some air freshener that I put in. It's basically aerosol and it stays in the car for a very long time. With this you don't even have to worry about having things on the vent, turning on your fan and stuff like that. This thing stays in the car for a while, as long as you don't eat in the car or have some sort of smell that's stronger than this thing, and then it just ruins it. But this thing is pretty good and everyone gives me compliments, and for this, shout out to my boy Sakib, because he's the one who introduced me to these. Let me just open up the Amazon box and I'll show you guys what these are all about. Now there are different prices of these things every single place that you go. It's a price at Walmart, it's a different price at AutoZone, it's a different price on Amazon. These are the cheapest I found, and I reordered these out of Amazon, and I'll leave the link in the description so you guys can do that too. But the price unfortunately fluctuates all the time, so I can't promise it's gonna stay as it is, but these go around like $5-6 right now per piece. In a sedan, one is good enough. What I found is, putting one of these in the Sienna or the Explorer, it didn't work out, so I had to put two. So, the bigger your car is, you might need more of them. For the video, this is what I'm going to be putting on today. I'll show you guys how this works and everything that goes with it. Now, it does take 20 to 25 minutes for this whole process to go through. And if you live in a cold place like I do, and if your car is parked on the street, that's going to be an issue because you're going to have to stay outside of the car for this process to work. Okay, so the car right now is on, and this is the product. So before we even get to anything, if you have open food just like this, trust me, you're not even going to be able to eat these anymore. So it's obviously not safe to eat these anymore after this process is done. So if you have any food that you want to eat later, make sure you remove them before you do this thing. Try to clean your car up as much as possible so you don't waste the smell on garbage and stuff like that. What we're gonna do right now is set the temperature. So right now, as you can see, it's a little heat and it's off all the way. This is what I do when I turn the car on, just to warm the car up. So what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna take the key off, and the car is right now off. So I'm gonna turn it on from the outside, with the remote. So what we're gonna do right now is turn the dial to AC all the way and turn this thing up all the way, and this will make sure we have AC. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. This is the product inside the box here. You open this thing up and then you open the cap up, put the cap right in here, and you can basically recycle this thing. It's plastic and paper. Now what we're gonna do is take this thing, we're gonna cup holder is pretty easy, but I like to distribute this evenly, so I'm gonna put it right here on the center console, toward the middle of the vehicle, and we're gonna just take everything with us. And what we're gonna do is turn this thing on and then close the door, and then we're gonna turn the car on so the AC turns on. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Once you turn it on, you do not want to waste a second. You just want to shut the door off. A lot of the smell came out. The more smell comes out, the more loss you have. So right now, as you can see, it's working right there. I don't even know if you can see. I left the light on for you guys so you can check it and see it. It's getting foggy in there. And let's turn it on. Okay. There you go. The first thing I heard is the AC turning on, so that's pretty good. It is going on, and since it is, we can see all the air moving around here and there all over the car, and the smell is pretty strong outside of the car too, so it's working pretty good. And one of this is enough for a sedan. If you do too much, it's going to be very strong. So we're going to wait 15 minutes. 15 minutes is the maximum timer of the car start. So when the engine shuts off, we're gonna know it's been 15 minutes, and then we're just gonna open the car. You're gonna open all the doors up, and you're gonna wait like 10 minutes to let all the gas out and stuff, so it's not too strong in there. And you know, in this whole process, you do not want to be inside the car. You don't want to leave any pets or plants or anything like that inside the car. That could be very harmful. So I'll see you guys back in 15 minutes. Car just shut down and we're gonna open this up. So let's open all the doors and keep them open all the way. This is just gonna make sure that we're safe to you know, sit in here without getting any sort of poisoning. There we go. So we're just gonna leave this open like 10 minutes and we should be good.